Skinwalker was at my window last night, so I live in an area of the United States that's well known for being in the path of the Skinwalker. And this has led to several small encounters, but nothing has ever been concrete enough for me to actually attribute it to a Skinwalker. Until last night. I arrived home from work pretty late, around 11 p.m. As I exited my car and walked towards my house, I felt like someone was watching me, so I hurried in and slammed the door behind me. The feeling soon disappeared as I made myself a late dinner and prepared for bed. A slight breeze from my open window that was right next to my bed crept in as I slipped into bed. I pulled out my phone and scrolled through my social media apps as I waited for sleep to take me. Suddenly, a whistle from outside broke my concentration. I turned off my phone and listened as it continued. I live in a small town in the central Midwest, so I'm used to people walking around in the daytime. However, there's no streetlights, so by the time it gets dark, everyone's inside. Something about the distant whistling disturbed me, so I got up and shut the window. That incident soon faded into the back of my mind as I continued to scroll on my phone. Eventually I fell asleep, but that was just the beginning. I dreamed that I was in an apartment with my sister. I was talking with her when she suddenly became very scared. "Oh God, it's here," she said with clenched teeth pointing behind me. I turned to see a shadowy figure manifest before my very eyes. It was entirely black, except its eyes, which were crimson red. It glared at the two of us before lunging in our direction. I woke up, my heart racing. It felt like the figure was still in the room with me. I took a deep breath and opened my eyes. They panned across the room, dreading what would happen if I actually saw the figure. To my relief, I didn't see anything. My eyes looked at the alarm clock on my desk, and my heart dropped. It was exactly 3 a.m. I covered myself with my blanket, telling myself it was just a dream. I tried to fall back asleep. Every time I almost did, I shot back awake. It felt like something was right next to me. My eyes widened in fear as I realized I could hear a slight tapping on my window. I pulled my blanket tighter over me as it continued. My heart raced as it seemed like another thing joined the tapping. Multiple fingers slammed against my window, the rapid tapping escalating. I could do nothing but cower as muffled whispers started coming from the other side of my wall. This continued for exactly 1 hour until 4 a.m. Once my clock hit that hour, everything ceased immediately. I stayed awake for 10 more minutes before sleep overtook me. This morning, I woke up with memories of that hour still etched into my mind. Before sitting down to write this post, I decided to go look outside my window. A plethora of various footprints etched into the dirt. I found a small bone, neatly placed on my windowsill as well. I placed several protective crystals at the base of my window, and I plan on picking up some smudge sticks today to cleanse the area. I hope this is enough to keep these creatures at bay, but I know when night comes, they will too.